Hey there, welcome. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina, and on this channel, I am here to help demystify the home loan finance process, right? If you are looking to buy your first home, maybe your second home, and it's been a while since you've gone through the process and you want to know how to simplify it, how to get from start to finish without a lot of drama, then this channel is for you. Like, comment, subscribe, share with others who need this information. But on this video, I'm going to talk about pre-qualifying yourself and why this is so important to your process of getting that home loan approval, right? And so if you're wondering, well, who is this lady? Who are you? Who are you to speak to me about this topic? Well, my background is in the world of finance, and 15 of those years I spent in real estate sales and mortgage lending. So I've done both. I've helped my clients on both sides of the transaction. And even since I left, I've continued to help people get through the financing process, understand the jargon, the nuances of it that get people caught up, right? Help them get through seamlessly, right? Even if they've had some hiccups in their past, in their credit, right? I help demystify this process for them, make it simpler and smooth and get those keys. And that's what this channel is going to be about. So let's get into the topic today of pre-qualifying yourself and why that is so important. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into why you should be pre-qualifying yourself, right, before you ever talk to a mortgage lender. Okay, now we're going to go into a couple of things with this. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to talk about why, we're not going to just talk about why you should pre-qualify yourself. We're going to discuss what is a pre-qualification, okay? Because that's important to understand what exactly it is and why you need to do this yourself. And then we're going to go over some benefits to you in doing this for yourself, in pre-qualifying yourself. What are the benefits for you doing this yourself? All right. So let's go right into it, right? What is a pre-qualification? It's important for you to know what the definition is, right? First of all, it is a review of your self-reported income, debts, and assets by a lender typically, right? But in this instance, we're talking about what you can do for yourself. But typically, it's a review of your income, debts, and assets by a lender to determine how you may be able to afford the loan that they may be willing to let you borrow based on requirements and the loan programs available to you. Okay, getting pre-qualified for a mortgage is optional. It's often considered the first step in the mortgage application process, right? So it's optional. You don't have to go through this with the lender, because why? It's not a guarantee, right? It is not a guarantee of any type of approval. You do have to complete many more steps in the mortgage process to get a conditional loan approval. And that's the goal. The goal is to get that conditional loan approval or the pre-approval, right? Now, with understanding what a pre-qualification is, again, you understand that this is a very general review of information that you provide. It's not definite, it's not sure. So it's really a waste in my professional opinion, because again, I've been in the industry for 15 years, and because I know that it really doesn't hold any weight in your process as far as you being able to go shop for homes, it's a waste for you to go through the lender and do this. It's better for you to go in prepared with your own pre-qualification or pre-qualifying yourself, so that when you go to the lender, you're ready to go proceed for that pre-approval, okay? Because again, pre-qualification is very easy, right? It's really a simple calculation. So let's go into what the benefits are for you to do this, right? So because it's a simple calculation that the lender will perform, that you yourself can perform, having this already done means that there won't be any surprises. When you go to the lender already having pre-qualified yourself, you won't be surprised by what the lender has to say. So that's number one, right? Number two, if you're not in the industry, you don't understand that errors do occur. It's not that your lender wants to make errors, it's just that they occur in the process because there's so many moving parts. When you already are prepared and have pre-qualified yourself, you can actually catch the lender errors and correct them, right? And an example of that would be, let's say you've already pre-qualified yourself, you know where you stand, and you go to the lender and the lender comes back with a different number, right? A different approval amount than what you were expecting or what you personally had calculated. You can then ask the right questions of the lender to find out where their calculation comes from. And what you may actually find out is that there was some information that was miscalculated or missed altogether, and that's why your numbers and the lender's numbers don't match. This happens, and I've personally experienced it, so I know this can happen. It's not an all the time thing, but the more knowledgeable you are about your situation, the better off you're going to be, right? So the last part of this is it's going to help you get financing that fits your situation, your lifestyle, right? What it is that you actually are looking for, it's going to help you with that. There are so many loan programs out there. The name of the game is to find the financing that fits you, right? So when you're prepared up front and you've pre-qualified yourself, you are not hit with any surprises. You can master the questions with the lender to, get clarification if there's something that the lender is saying that sounds different, right? And ultimately you can find the financing that fits, right? So remember, the pre-qualification is a simple calculation, right? It's a simple calculation that you can do yourself. You know your income, you know your debts, you know how much you bring home, which is your net income, you know how much you make before your taxes and deductions are taken out, which is your gross income. Those are the key pieces of information that you need to know in addition to your debts or certain of your debts in order to go ahead and pre-qualify yourself. So get this done before you go to the lender and be prepared to go in there and seek that pre-approval, because the pre-approval is what you'll ultimately need to go and pursue shopping for that home. Ultimately, that is what is going to hold weight when you're shopping for your home, right? So I hope that what I've gone over makes sense. What a pre-qualification is and why you should do it yourself, and how it's going to ultimately benefit you to do this yourself, because it's very easy and it's going to empower you to get to the money. That's what this is about. You want to buy a home, you got to get to the money so that you can buy the home. And the pre-approval is ultimately what's going to hold weight when you're shopping for a home, right? So arm yourself with the information, right? I hope that this information in this video made a lot of sense. Before we get out of here, please click the link in the description to get your home loan approval action plan. Okay. It's something I created to help piece this journey together for you so that it makes sense, so that you're adequately prepared, right? Go grab that before you get out of here. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you know someone who is thinking about home ownership, maybe they're a little afraid, maybe they're a little nervous, maybe they're not really sure, I am creating this information, this content, to really help people go from 0 to 100 with that financing, with this process. Get it done, get those keys, get your goals done, okay? So thanks for watching this video. Again, thank you for supporting this channel. I will see you on the next video.